Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Future Connected, and you can probably guess why we're here. I want one particular enemy to die. I'm not talking about the big bad boss in the middle of there. I mean that one little guy in the background that's been evading us. And if I can take the rest with me, that would be just a bonus. So what I did is, like I said in the last episode, I gained one more level and I rearranged all the crystals to as high a level as I can, and I completed Kino's equipment. So he has the best he can have at the moment. I also bought some advanced art book, like the DPS for Shulk, the art aggro ones for Nene, and the healing ones for Kino, and put as many points as I could in there as well. So this should definitely help trying to take at least the thingamajigger down. We're going to do the same thing as before. We're going to focus on the thingamajigger, and if it's dead, we're going to focus on all the other minions before heading over to the big bad boss over there, which is level 76. And as you can see, he's not yellow anymore, but he should still pose quite a challenge. So let's go for it and see if we can do this, because if we can beat the thingamajigger, we'll have all the Ponspectors, so we can start on the Chief's quest as well. Like I said, I'm trying to keep the rest out of it for as long as possible, because I think... Ooh, he's going into the corner. That's very beneficial for us. Last time he went closer and closer to the rest of his group. And who knows, maybe after defeating him I might still try the rest as well. But that is what I have been preparing for. Yep, the rest has found us. We definitely should focus. Oh. Damn, look at focus on the attack. Because they are still definitely strong. Like I said, we training for this. No, focus. Focus our efforts on the annoying one. And we will not use a Ponspector summon if there is a risk of course of us dying. He's so focused on getting my healer down. He summoned more? Alright, this is fine. We know it was going to be difficult, that's why we focused on our main target, which was of course the thingamajigger, which should be done. Yes, it is. Alright, so let's get back to it, and I promise, if we are later on in the story and we have one level more, which should suffice for attacking that monster, we're going back. Like I said, I'm always up for returning for a little bit of revenge. And besides, I think if we go on a little bit further in the story, should be able to enhance our crystal tool one more level, so we can get level 5 and level 6 crystals. And with that, and if we upgrade our characters with that as well, this shouldn't be a problem anymore.
You speak to Nonona?
At last, long-awaited desire of Nonona is fulfilled. Now present proof that friends rest from grasp of one untidy and bring light to the world of shambles. Eh? Friends understand words coming out of the mouth of Nonona, but not meaning? Oh, just give the license of Nonona back, please. Nonona knows, since ancient time immemorial, brethren have sought to reach fabled yonder land. Only worthy Nopon may follow as adherent of Oracle 1-1. But Nonona see truthiness. Oracle 1-1 is savior chosen by oldie time legacy. Memo that Nonona pick up in archaeology center said as much. Must be accurate, more or less. Find 1-1, bestow upon 1-1 this most divine revelation from beyond veil. Only then will door of visibility open. Threads of fateliness, please to weave, ribble weaving way windily.
Yeah, you've played a little bit too much RPGs, no. Yes, and D&D, of course. Alright, that's all the pawn specters we can without going to Chief 1-1. Did I just hear you cough, Shulk? I think this rain is getting a little bit too much for him. Alright. And I did promise to continue on with the main story, so let's do that. And we'll save Chief 1-1 for the next episode. Depending on how the main story goes, of course. Alright, let's see what we need to do for this one.
What's up?
A high ether crystal, huh? Well, it's the first I've heard of it. But now that I think about it, I might actually have a rough idea about where to find one. I hope it is what you're looking for. Blast! You know what? I can't recall. It was a long time ago, so my memory's a little bit hazy. Sorry, your best bet might be asking a fellow squadsman of mine. He's on the ramparts and bound to know more. Okay, this is really awkward. He says, I might have an idea, and then says, no, it's too hazy. I can't guarantee it. And I think I've said this before. I was hoping that trying to find this high ether crystal would lead us to the ability for the best crystal acquisition. Ah, we're on the other side. Get him up, open up. And he's literally on the ramparts.
Can I help you?
A high ether crystal? I think I know what you're getting at here. I'm not entirely sure on the location, but I do know there's supposed to be a very rare ether deposit near here. An old lady called Sarya told me about it. You might be better off talking to her for more details. I got interested myself and even tried searching around Nerth's necropolis, but I couldn't find a thing. From what Sarya told me, there's a good chance it's inside a cave, so that's where I thought it was a place to start. Alas. If it really is in a cave and it's not there, I'm still stumped. Still, that doesn't mean much. There will be other places to check. So maybe it's a gigantic wind septium that we saw last time. I can't say for certain, of course. But I do think that we're talking about the same thing here. I expect you'll find Sarja at Hero's Rest, down at the southern end of Grandel. She's a kind of old bird, always worrying about our welfare and that. Anyhow, better get back to my shift. Hopeful I was able to help a little bit. And since we're here, I have been finding these giant throws all over the map. Still don't know what to do with it, but I wanted to examine the first one while during an episode and not in between, so let's do that. HP up 4, so it's just a container with crystals. Not a bad one per se, but now I start to wonder, is the level of the crystal we get from these based on our maximum? Which then we might want to wait a little bit. But yeah, let's head over to Hero's Rest. And as you just saw, the big monsters that gives us the currency to buy art books, most of them do return. So we can just grind them if you want to learn all the high level skill books that we can buy in that companion cave. And like I said, I did buy the ones that I really need. The others, they're optional. Would be really nice to have, but those first main moves, the DPS, the aggro and the healings, now that I have those, I need to max those. And once they are maxed, I can just put them in whatever is left.
Oh, yes. The guard at the rampage told you, didn't he? He and my late friend were on good terms. Naturally, I had to regale the man with tales of my friend's escapades. I believe the one that may be of particular interest to you the time is this friend, a High Entia man, discovered a crystal. He was a real go-getter, that man, always traipsing around exploring from the day he set foot on the shoulder. He would tell me all sorts of stories from his adventures to entertain little old me. I remember it like yesterday. The sky was brilliantly blue, birds were singing. I'd come to pay my respect at the graveyard like any other day. And then along he came with the biggest smile on his face and took out an object wrapped in cloth. Said he'd found a strange crystal alongside an ether deposit. And with the light it gave off, the cloth it was wrapped in wasn't enough to stop it shining through. It was a sight to behold. The core was translucent, yet it gave off a pale glow, warm, yet somehow ice cold. It was like being bathed in turquoise light. I'd never seen anything more beautiful, and I don't believe I ever will. Sadly, it dwindled to nothing in a matter of minutes. If there's been anything left of it, I would have kept it as a memento, I'm sure. I remember him telling me how incredibly large the deposit was, dripping down from the ceiling up. Yeah, it is the green deposit that we saw in the dungeon. From his description, I imagine it might have looked something like a stalactite, which is why I'm convinced that it must have been in some sort of cavern. And despite the deposit size, the crystal he'd retrieved fit comfortably in the palm. It must have been formed over a long period of time. Ideally, he could have told you exactly where it was located, but I'm afraid that's not possible, because he is sleeping here quite peacefully now, and cannot really be disturbed. I'm sorry I wasn't able to show you the exact location, my dears. Still, I hope that my little anecdote was of some use to you. I pray that you too will be able to find what you seek.
Thank you, Shaya. This is going to be of great help to us. We better report back to Redzim. Yeah, and I know where it is. But the thing is, will we be able to get it, or do we need better tools?
Something on your mind?
So that's how things are. It seems we owe Miss Sarja and her friend a debt of gratitude for valuable information they provided us. It's just my conjecture, but the crystal may have been highly responsive to heat and sublimated when exposed to sunlight. It is fascinating, isn't it? I have to say, its properties are quite unusual. And I agree with Sarja. I think that it would be found in a cave like she said. So the soldier said he'd already searched Nerth's necropolis, huh? Alright, let's think of the other option then. If you float Fim Lane, which breaks off from Tula's Way towards the northwest, you'll reach the forbidden Hushland. It's a dangerous place though, so it hasn't been mapped out very thoroughly. Nevertheless, there's meant to be a cave-like location thereabouts. The man who found the crystal must have been a formidable swordsman. It may be from him that the news of the cave's existence reached us. Very worthy. I pray that you find a high ether crystal there indeed. You are the only one that we can rely on to harvest it, I'm afraid. Good luck. And if you do find a high ether crystal, be careful to keep it away from strong lights as you carry it back. Can we not warp back at night or something? Yep, straight into it. Well, we know that this is right next to it. We just have to defeat one enemy if we can't walk past it. I think we can walk past it. Alright, so just to make sure we're not pressed for time. and giving us the maximum amount of night. So we can complete that. Yeah, I've got plenty of crystals from here last time, so I think we can just go straight back to it. And it should still be nighttime.
So now all we need to do is modify the weapon to incorporate the crystals.
Ransom, sir! Fogbeasts have broken through the gates!
They're through.
If only they'd waited a few hours. Shulk, defending Grandel is our priority. Follow me.
Right.
We shall deal with the intruders. You get the villagers to safety.
Okay.
Teelan, you stay put.
Gotcha!
Yeah, and try to work out how to put the crystals in a weapon. Alright, where are they? Oh, right at the ramparts. Alright, let's go! That's definitely a big boy.
We're here to help.
This rabble won't stand a chance, not against the big one. We'll keep the small fry off your back.
All right. You go no further.
Yeah.
Flee for life is no use! Kino make you full of holes! And Nene teach you better manners!
Alright, since they did say that they would take the little ones, we can focus on just this one. Alright, aggro reduced. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can't topple this thing. Ooh. I did not expect that. Yeah, I think because of all the things we need to do for the Pond Spectre quests, we are a little bit higher leveled than the main story wants us to be. Which I'm fine with, because we worked for it.
Seal the gates.
We beat them this time, but the numbers are against us. I hate to say it, but if you'd already left when the attack happened, we'd be smoke.
Fog King must go! Down with Fog King! Situation is tough.
I agree.
Melia?
I'll do it. I will bring the companions back to lend you aid.
They won't agree. You know they despise us.
They must see the danger. They will understand what needs to be done. Yea. As soldiers of the High Entia, they know it's their solemn duty. I swear it. I will bring them back with me. Please. Trust me, Ransom.
I'll be right here, trusting and waiting.
Tyrea,
Yeah. Hurry up and go.
but I haven't even...
Defend this place until I return. Those are your orders, right? Though we're short-handed as it is.
Will you be okay?
Just go, before I change my mind.
Thank you. We'll be quick.
We'll try at least.
Multiple big uns confirmed.
Impossible! More already! If the rift grows any wider than it is now, Grandel is lost. We must hurry. Come, follow me.
You head straight for the cape.
What are you saying? This will take all of us.
I know exactly what my orders are here. I hope I don't have to remind you what yours are.
But that's...
You said it yourself. If the rift grows any wider, there's no way we'll be able to hold this place alone anyway. This is our last chance to enlist the Companion's aid.
Tyrea.
Radzam is trusting you with this. Now you put your trust in me.
We will.
Come on. We make for the Companion's Cape.
They're just giving us a little bit more pressure to complete these things as quickly as possible. But, as always, I will check if there are any additional quests around in the areas that we might be able to do. Nope. Thank God. Here as well.
Maxis, we're sitting ducks here.
I'm aware. Damn! Where did these bastards come from? What the?
Maxis, fall back now.
You lot. What are you?
We know how to deal with these. Let's do what we can.
Let's focus our efforts.
Kino will do it! Beat anything and purple!
Hell yeah. We were so fast in getting here that it didn't depreciate. Yeah, that's already giving us a really big advantage. Damn, we're already halfway here. If it had connected to an additional one, it would have already been over. Don't run away now. I'm not done with you yet. No, there's just a few little ones.
Think that's all of them? We're in the clear.
For now.
Men and prepare for the next wave. Let's go through this again. High Entia, deploy your shields. Stop the advance on the gates. Anyone with a rifle, clean out small targets in range. Remember, all we're here to do is buy time. Eliminating all threats is not our mission. Make no mistake.
Mom! Fogbeasts sighted!
To arms!
She really is giving her all, isn't it? Well, if anyone can do it, it's definitely her.
They're all just gone.
What? But how?
How are you? All well?
Yeah?
What the hell are you?
Never you mind that. We've come to make a request. Time is of the essence.
Go on.
Would you return to Grandel?
If you're asking like that, I assume you know why we left.
Indeed.
Then you must know why that's not an option.
What if I said Grandel is besieged by Fogbeasts?
Are you serious?
I'm far too busy to come here just to lie.
And the villagers? Are they safe?
Yes, for the time being, but not for much longer. You don't seem all that surprised, Maxis.
No. I didn't know. Just connecting the dots. If we were hit, then...
Well, I trust I needn't spell it out for you. A veteran of the Guard.
You need not. But it's not as simple as you make it out.
I never said anything about simple.
But you did ask.
You forget yourself, Maxis.
Do I now?
What matters here is that the lives you have been guarding are once again in danger as we speak.
Yes, but...
You're free to have your reasons. But you need to find a way to accept reality and move forward in your life. Maxis, we are the lucky ones.
What do you mean?
We can go home.
That's nonsense. The Fog King has Alcamoth.
Yes, but our home is right there, even if we cannot live in it now. But what of the other refugees? To them, home is gone. Even if they could leave, they have no certainty home still exists.
But we left them for dead. How can we possibly...
It is never too late to make amends. As long as you live. After all, despite your quarrels, you are neighbors, family. Those bonds can withstand more than you think. Maxis, realize what you have. Do it before it's too late, or you'll regret it.
Maxis, I'm going with these people. I can't turn my back on them.
Maxis?
You're damn good. All right, I'm in.
So you're with us?
Truly.
Yes, but it wasn't your fancy words that swayed me. My family needs me.
Fine. As you wish.
Birdman painting Bom Bom. Real feather brain.
He really is. He just doesn't want to lose face. Right, but if it works, if it makes them go back to Grandel, I'll take it. So everyone is gone except the shopkeeper? I know it's for us, but that seems a bit cruel, just leaving 2 people here because we need to have some shops. They could go to Grandel themselves as well. Right, let's go to the ramparts and help out and show them who we brought with us.
Useless little spoiled princess brat!
No sign of Miss Melia yet?
Not so far!
We'll be there.
Damn! Bunch of new hostiles closing in!
I guess the lot from the Cape really left us for dead. Miss Tyrell, it's all over. Please, pull back.
Not just yet! Stand firm! Believe in our brethren! Believe in your new leader!
You're mad! There's only so much you can do!
When you see me fall, abandon this place and withdraw into Grandel.
You will not fall. We will not allow it.
Victoria!
You kept us waiting. You big jerk.
Lady Melia!
She's back! And it looks like she brought the companions with her!
Let's clear a path.
Ah, come on, I'm gonna talk to the big boy. Let the rest deal with the small fry. Come on, give me a summon. That was a bit too early. Yes. Come on. Damage it as much as you can. Alright, big boy is gone. Let's clean up the little ones. Yeah, I'm not even gonna spend a summon on you guys.
Maxis, thank you.
It's me who should be thanking you, Ransom. If you hadn't spoken out when you did, we couldn't be having this conversation.
What are you talking about? If it weren't for your help, we'd all have kicked it ages ago.
Miss Melly looking for Tyraya? She go back after healing. Cannot put up with this sentimental manure, was exact words.
Does sound like her.
Sounds just like her.
To a T.
Lady Melia, I'm glad we trusted you. We owe you a debt for our lives.
No. You have only each other to thank.
Huh? Wait up. Melia? Did he say Melia?
Indeed.
Surely not. You can't be the Melia Antiqua.
Antiqua?
Yes. I do get called that sometimes.
No. What? That means... Your Highness is the Crown Princess Melia.
Do you need a minute, Maxis?
Impudence. This girl is the true-born child of our late Emperor Saurian, the Imperial successor, Crown Princess Melia Antiqua.
Is he telling the truth?
It was not my intent to deceive. I thought if I announced myself, it could bring hope. But it could also bring despair. What our people need now is hope only. Hence the discretion. I'd appreciate if you treated me normally. Right. That is enough of that. Much work remains, after all.
You mean slaying the Fog King? Lady Melia, we companions will form your honor guard.
You won't. You companions will join Tyraya and guard Grandel from Fogbeast incursion.
But that's...
Listen to me, Maxis. You feel you want to dispel the regrets of your brethren by your own hands. I understand well. But, for the sake of those fallen, you must protect the living. Don't you think that's the best way to use your talents right now? The Companion's strength, Grandel's knowledge, Tyraya's will. Without any one of those, the town would be lost. It's the only way.
I understand. We accept. Trust us with the ramparts.
Thank you. Truly.
Lady Melia, take care.
Absolutely.
Maxis and his companions. They're counting on us, too.
Yes. Let us perform the enhancements at Radsom's.
Let's go for it.
May we, Radsom?
Ah, only too gladly, Miss Melia.
It's ready.
Did not change much. Still same.
Quite.
Well, it was more of a tweak.
I don't mind. If it lets us take down the Fog King.
Theoretically.
Finally come time for denouement. Days of Fog King numbered.
Ah. Final mission?
Well, it is time.
Please come back safe.
But prepare, beast will wait. We learn not to cause mischief in meantime, okay?
So, you did it.
Thanks to you, and to Teelan.
Ooh, extra light show. Nice.
Strength and honor, friend.
We will do our best.
The Fog King is in the villa.
You saw it.
Yeah.
But how will we get in there? I tried to enter several times, but the transporter refused to work.
That's because it was set so that only I could activate it.
Why?
The villa was where I rescued Teelan from the Fog King's clutches before you came. I wanted to seal it off and trap the monster inside.
Except...
The transporters, they don't mean a damn thing to it. Still, it seemed better than nothing, so I put it on lockdown.
Is that...
I used this for authentication. Take it. I have no need of it anymore.
I see.
We'll keep guard here, don't worry.
Good. I shall count on it.
Our race's future is in your hands. Got it?
Putting her full trust in Melia.
All right. I won't let you down. Well, let's go.
Nene got friends and friends of friends. That line of hero upon Kino.
You brave few who venture forth, we salute you!
The war is a bit depressing, isn't it, for something as heroic as we're about to do. On the other hand, it could also mean a bit sober. Alright. What I have to say about those beautiful scenes that we just saw almost the entire episode, I have a feeling if Maxim realized who Melia actually was from the beginning, he might have... yeah, he might have joined more willingly to serve the rightful successor. But I do understand from Melia's perspective why she wants to do it this way. That she wanted them to do it on their own accord and not because they felt obligated by her name. And it worked out all in the end. It worked out perfectly. And Tyria? Damn. Such a difference compared to the main game. She really turned over a new leaf. She's no longer the assassin. She is now her own person with her own ideals, her own choices. Yeah, loving it. So that does mean that it will probably be our last mission, right? We have a weapon that could touch the Fog King. We just need to get there, so I'm guessing where the main quest will be. You think it will be in Alcamoth, right? Yeah, it is. So we need to be in the transporter, which is here. Yeah, I'm sure once we enter Alcamoth, the entire thing will start. So we'll leave that for another episode. We still have a couple of things that we want to tick off our list. We want to finish off the Pond Spectre questline by going with Chief 1-1. We want to see all the quiet moments, which I'm hoping will now all be fully unlocked. Yes, they are. We just have two we haven't accessed yet. So for next time, let's first see on the map to see if there is any other side quests. There are. So for next time, what I want to start out with is, of course, the additional side quest. To see one there, Chief 1-1, and that's it. So it doesn't look too much, depending, of course, on what Chief 1-1 wants us to do. Maybe he's just fine with gathering all the Pond Spectres, but something in the back of my head says it's gonna be more than that. And of course, after we've done all the side quests, we'll do all the quiet moments, and the episode after that we'll continue on with the main story and beating the Fog King. So for now, we still have a little bit of time left because it's not all there yet. Let's pick up the side quest we have here. Who knows, maybe it's our dessert guy giving us a way to complete him. Oh yeah, and we should watch it during the day as well, of course.
Something on your mind?
Ah, it's you. I'm glad you stopped by. I have something I'd run by you. As a researcher, I've been doing my part to alleviate the food shortage threatening us by developing a new food source. It will be a complete solution, meeting the nutritional requirements of all organic beings born of the Bionis. I will call it Xenoblade the Third. Or squared, no matter how you look at it. See, I even have a name already, but it was a question of flavor profile that I found the hardest, stemming my progress. As Os Machina lacked a sense of taste, so it may only be natural, but it is the last step before I can call my formula complete. If I only had a chance to accept that ethereal spice that makes any and all things into delicacies. The glutton's herb. Friends, could I persuade you to help me search for the stuff? Hell yeah. I hear that the flavor is a vitally important element of food intake of organic life. Bearing that in mind, fixing the flavor profile is almost more important than balancing the nutritional values. Hence, the glutton's herb, a plant native to this region, which, when mixed in food and heated, gives it delicious flavor. But what does delicious flavor mean exactly? It is deeply fascinating. No problem, leave it to me.
Trust and hear upon Kino, and they will be saved.
Thank you, Kino. I'm glad we can depend on you. Alright. But first, let's change the time before we go looking for that herb. Because I do feel like this would be the quest that, yes, would trigger him. A new flavor? Hell yeah. Hello. Mysteria, what a woman. So cool and aloof, so athletic, and all that sharp profile. The sight of her pierces my heart and nails me in place every time. I have made my mind up. I will create my finest culinary creation yet and dedicate it to Tyria to win her heart, and how she will swoon. After all, conventional wisdom has it that opposite attracts, so a powerful woman like her must want a homebody like me. I wouldn't pin my money on that. You're friends with Tyria, right? You want to make her happy, right? Well then, you'll help me out, right? If you happen to get some cream wheat, angel bream and gentle clams, please give them to me, okay? Yeah, we need to fish up some more, because I think I used them all up for the collectible quests. Which, having said that, we should complete that list. Thanks, friends. I'm counting on you. Mine and Tyria's happiness ever after is hanging in the balance. No problem, leave it to me. Alright, we'll catch the fish in between the episodes, because it's just going over the lake a couple of times to get the necessary amounts we need. Oh, and it does seem that the art book has finally come over as well, so everything should be in Grandel. Alright, now this day we have 2 more quests in this area. No more quests at the Companion Cave, of course, because it's no longer there. Good. Yes, might as well.
Come and see.
Is it really fine to give this to Miss Melia? Using little kids to deliver your post.
Grown-ups can be so lazy, I swear. Okay, I think they're asking for Melia.
Come and see.
Ah, Miss Melia.
Is something the matter? Or do you have business with me?
Oh, just got this. I was asked to please give it to Miss Melia. So here, it's for you.
Some kind of message?
Impossible.
What is it? What is it? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I've quite forgotten my manners. Thank you for delivering the note. I hereby confirm its receipt. Now, if you would be so kind to excuse me, it seems there is somewhere I must go at my earliest convenience. Ooh, 100,000 experience and money, and we're coming at level 76. This is gonna be the ultimate boss battle thing, isn't it? Yeah. So we're gonna leave that. Well, we're gonna leave it anyway for next episode, of course. That's gonna be interesting.
Yes.
I'm sorry to accuse you, but do you know young Ardred and Mr. Kors? I'm actually a little worried about them. I heard the 2 of them departed for Zuckermarka Quarry some time ago. Well, they've been gone a while now. I thought they would be back already. It's awfully presumptuous of me, I know, but wouldn't you be so good as to look for Ardred and Kors? Don't tell me they have gone there to duel for Winnie's hand. Oh, since I lost my husband, young Ardred, and Mr. Kors as well. Since I got here, well, they've been nothing but kind to me. If something had to happen to them, I don't know what to do. No problem, leave it to me.
Trust in Hero and Kino, and they will be saved.
Thank you, Kino. I'm glad we can depend on you. Alright. And I think that's it. The only thing we have to do is complete it. Oh god, they're in that place, of course. Well, we do need to find both of them. Definitely. Alright, so like I said, what I'm gonna do in between the episode is I'm gonna catch the fish. And I think that's it. I think the rest we can do together on the next one, where we're gonna start up the Chief 1-1 questline by delivering him all his Pond Spectres and seeing what he wants to do with them. And of course completing all the side quests we have opened up right now, including finding those 2 boneheads in the quarry. But that's gonna be next time. Until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we round up everything we still have to do to 100% this future connected. See you then. Bye bye.